Hi guys, and welcome back to Cryptochesterg. I'm here today to give you a Bitcoin update. First things first, we're going to go into Bitcoin here on the on-chain side of things. Then we're going to be looking at Bitcoin on the the short term, the midterm, and the long term. And also, guys, I'm going to be showing you a platform where you can essentially earn passive income for holding your crypto throughout this bull run. Very, very exciting stuff, and that is going to be called Cryptonomy, and I'll be showing you that very, very, very shortly. But starting off with the on-chain stuff for Bitcoin, you can see the exchange reserve. This is how much Bitcoin is basically being held on exchanges. You can see, guys, we've been trending down in this sort of downtrend for a very, very, very long time, okay, for the whole of the year, well, the whole of last year, and coming into this year as well. What's very interesting about this right now is we're actually seeing a rise in this, in the amount of Bitcoin that is being put back on exchanges. This is technically a bearish sign, guys, because this essentially means that people are going to be using exchanges to be trading their Bitcoin rather than just holding it, okay? Rather than just holding it in their hardware wallets and stuff like that. So that's one point that you need to be looking out for there over the next sort of weeks or so, because you can see in terms of market structure here, guys, we're actually coming up to test this area. So we might see a bit of a pullback. If we do see a bit of a pullback from the exchange reserves here, of how much Bitcoin is being held on exchanges, then that is a bullish sign, guys. So make sure you take that into consideration if we do find resistance on this chart here, okay? The next thing that I did want to touch on, guys, is estimated leverage ratio is slightly coming down as well, which is... It's technically a good sign because it basically means that not that many people are getting into, not as many people are getting into leverage positions, okay? So it is a good sign, basically saying the whales are probably going to back off and not manipulate the chart as much as this essentially keeps coming down. Let's look at funding rates as well, guys. It is still to the upside for long positions, okay? So if you're holding a short position at this point in time, you're essentially going to get paid by the long positions, okay? Every 8 hours for funding rates and stuff. So that is still positive, which essentially means that more people are long than short right now. So technically that would be bearish, okay, because people would want to liquidate as many longs as possible, so they would like to throw the chart down. Okay, moving on to Bitcoin here on the short-term time frame, and then we're going to go on to how you can essentially earn passive income on your crypto holdings. Very, very exciting stuff, something that I've recently signed up for, and I'm really looking forward to the gains. Okay, so yeah, talking about Bitcoin here on the the short-term time frame off the bat here, guys, you can see that we do have a very, very, very strong sideways symmetrical triangle chart pattern, guys. Symmetrical triangle chart pattern at the bottom of this micro downtrend. Essentially, that is a bearish pennant chart pattern, and these tend to usually break to the downside, okay? So the break that we could be looking for here on the short-term time frame would look something along the lines of this, just using this as a measure move point here, guys. You can see it's basically going to throw us down like this. Do I think that it's going to be coming down right now? Probably not, guys, and I will go into that towards the end of the video on the macro time frame, because there's some very, very bullish signs coming through there. But just in terms of chart patterns right now, if we lose the 15-minute, if we lose the 60-minute volume weighted ATR band at around 41.677, there is probably a little tiny short position down to this level of support at 41.3, okay? So if you are looking for areas to be shorting Bitcoin from a scalping perspective, these would be the figures that I would be looking out for there. But overall, guys, on the short-term time frame, we are seeing chunks of bullish momentum coming through here. It's looking pretty good in terms of coming and forming that sort of micro uptrend that we are potentially seeing here coming through. So it is looking, it's looking a bit better. It's looking up, guys, and I will go into a bit more detail here on the macro time frame. Just jumping across to Cryptonomy, guys. This is where I'm going to be essentially staking my crypto holdings, not all of my crypto holdings, but some of my crypto holdings, just because you can essentially earn interest from staking them, okay? And that's why I'm here to demonstrate. You can see I have staked near enough 4 Ethereum here, and I'm going to be earning 25% APR on that. Really, really good stuff. And I've staked that in flexible terms, okay? And what I mean by flexible terms here, guys, essentially I can withdraw it at any time. It's not locked in, and yeah, it's free for me to take in and out, and I'm just going to basically going to earn interest for holding it in there, okay? And it's, as I said, flexible in and out, not a problem there. So I'm going to be showing you how to do that with my Bitcoin in a second, and we're going to be staking that from a flexible standpoint. And then you've also got fixed standpoint, guys. This is where the APR is a lot higher, okay? You can basically lock in your Bitcoin, lock in your XRP, your Dogecoin, your Bitcoin Cash, whatever coin they offer here. They offer quite a few, actually. Litecoin, Baby Doge, SHIB, absolutely loads, Solana, Polygon. So if you are going to be a long-term holder throughout this whole bull run, guys, I would recommend actually locking it in and not touching it, okay? Because the APR that you can get is absolutely insane, and if you are as bullish as me for this upcoming run, then it's a very, very good idea to do so. And if you don't want to lock it in for a fixed standpoint, so you can lock it in for like 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and 12 months. Obviously, 12 months is the best APR you can get on your investment there. But say if you're like, oh no, I'm unsure. I know we're going to be bullish after the halving. So how long do I really want to lock it in for? Maybe 9 months. You're still going to get 40% on your investment. And on top of that, if Bitcoin and we are in a massive, massive bull run, then obviously you're going to be earning a lot more than that as well with your holdings going up. So it's just another way to earn money from simply just holding your crypto, okay? So that's obviously you're going to earn more on a fixed standpoint and you're going to earn less on a flexible standpoint. For me, personally, for Bitcoin right now, just where we are in the current market, I will be locking this in from a fixed standpoint after the halving. But right now, I would like to be essentially trading this and just mitigate my risk a little bit. So I won't be locking it in. I'll be having it on a flexible staking plan on Cryptonomy. Very, very easy platform as well. So those are the two things you can be doing for flexible and for fixed. There is a new thing that is just launched on here as well. It is a launch pool, guys. And these essentially, sorry, it's a launch pool, but it's essentially like a launch pad inside of Cryptonomy where projects are going to be signing up. And then you invest in the new projects that Cryptonomy are doing. I don't really know that much detail on it at this point in time because it is very, very new. It's literally pretty much just appeared. So I will be doing future videos on this because I think it's very, very interesting. And especially, guys, if you look here, this is what really caught my eye. GameFi, 68% of their projects on here are GameFi. And we know how big GameFi is going to get in the next bull run. So very, very exciting video coming up in the future about that. I do think I will be doing. And again, guys, very, very easy. Let's go through flexible staking for this platform quickly, and then we're going to get into Bitcoin and looking at some very key levels as to why I think that we are going to be going up. Okay, why I think that we're going to be going up, and we can get some price targets in. But just to get into this quickly, guys, you can see that you can be using this as well. You can use it for a wallet, you can use it for an exchange, and you can use it for essentially getting Bitcoin loans as well. But yeah, I hold quite a lot of a nice amount of my crypto on here, guys. I've got my Bitcoin. I'm staking my Ethereum. I'm pretty sure I'm staking my XRP. I've got some AVE on here as well. And let's have a look at where we were. And let's deposit some Bitcoin into the flexible staking. I just want to look at where I've got this staked. Okay. Yeah, there you go. I've got my Polygon staked as well. So yeah, let's look at Bitcoin. Deposit on Bitcoin here, and let's do. All of my Bitcoin on a flexible standpoint, guys, and I'm basically going to be earning 24.72% APR just for holding it there. Okay, really, really good stuff. So confirmation, going to be depositing that in. Really, really good stuff. Instantly done. With fixed, you actually you have to wait like maybe an hour or so for them to process the request, but with flexible, in and out, not a problem. Very, very easy stuff. And you can see I'm basically going to get daily rewards in BTC every 4 hours, I think. Or I think it's every day, but it's 4 hours to the end of the day here. So yeah, pretty good stuff. So yeah, just wanted to touch on that on Cryptonomy as to how I'm going to be making money just through staking my my crypto while the bull run's taking commence, right? But yeah, back to Bitcoin for now, guys. There will be future updates on this as well as to how much I'm going to be making. And as I said, I've just joined this platform, guys. So I might be putting in more. I'm just gonna see how it goes at this point in time. But yeah, chucked in a little bit of money there, and I'm gonna basically be giving you guys updates as to how much I'm gonna be making through staking and stuff like that. And if you did want to get involved with that, guys, and you did want to make money on your crypto throughout this bull run, make sure you jump to the link in the description. There is a sign up link there as well. Amazing stuff. Let's move on to Bitcoin here on the midterm time frame, and let's look at some very key areas to be looking out for here, guys, because Bitcoin is looking pretty. I mean, this whole ETF scenario, right? This whole ETF scenario, and everyone thought we were going to absolutely bang it to all-time highs, and it was going to be absolutely amazing, and we pretty much crashed, right? We crashed off a cliff. It was very, very volatile. There's a lot of FOMO coming into the markets for the ETF, and essentially what we did see is continuous growth, okay? We saw continuous growth for Bitcoin, topping up at around 49,100, which is absolutely fine, guys, and the real key point that I'm really looking for here for Bitcoin is these volume-weighted ATR bands on the daily and the 3-day, which I will go into in a second. But what I just want to talk about here, guys, is the fact that we're sat on this very, very important trend line. Okay, the trend line that I'm referring to is coming all the way back from 36,000 to 37.9, and you can see we've basically been riding this in terms of a level of support continuously until this very, very crucial point as to where we are right now. Okay, we're literally sat directly on there. Okay, in terms of momentum from this trend line, we are seeing this cool off, but we can't see it. We're not seeing us break it with enough momentum to the downside. So this is essentially indicating sideways momentum at this point in time, guys. And you can see we are actually experiencing that. If we are going to see a bit more bullish momentum, what I do want to see here, guys, is on the longer term time frame here, I want to see us get a daily candle body close above the volume weighted ATR band on the daily. Okay, and you can see that is just creeping up here, guys, at around 42.6. And if you are looking at the VRVP here, you can see the point of control literally sat pretty much either just below it there. I know it changes as you scroll and stuff. Just below it there at 39, around 44, and also just around 42.4 as well there, guys. So that is essentially saying that we're probably going to range in this period, looking at the VRVP here, for the next few days or so, unless we lose the volume weighted ATR bands on the daily and also the 3-day as well. Do I think we're going to lose them? It's tricky to say right now, guys, because yes, Bitcoin is still in this very, very bullish. I just got rid of the wrong indicator. Yeah, got rid of the wrong indicator. It's in a very, very bullish uptrend, and the market structure is looking really, really good. But what we have seen recently, obviously, is massive, massive crashes and you have some big pullbacks. We haven't seen the biggest pullback that we're looking for at this time, guys. We've got the bull market barrier we haven't tested at 38,000. We've got the Fibonacci retracement at the 0.618 as well. We didn't even touch that when we pulled back back on the 3rd of January as well. So in terms of a bit of bearish momentum to the downside, I wouldn't rule it out, but I would expect a nice bounce if we're going to do that, guys. I would expect a nice bounce, and that bounce is going to be around 37 to around 39. If we lose these levels, if we do crash here, then I would expect lower prices to be tapped, okay? The lower prices that I'm talking about, probably the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement around 33,000. And also, you can see we've got massive levels of support in this lovely big box zone here, and that is from 32 down to around 28. In terms of market structure, guys, I don't know where my drawings on the chart have gone, but the market structure higher low that we were referencing, guys, was we do have a mediocre one at around 40,000, okay? But in terms of a massive pullback, we haven't really seen that come into effect, and in terms of a micro downtrend, we haven't really seen that come to effect for the most recent higher low, okay? So the most recent higher low that I would really be referencing in terms of market structure is going to be this area right here, guys. This area right here down at around 25,000. I know, pretty horrific. If we are going to pull back and it is going to crash and we're going to see a black swan coming through or something along the lines of that, guys, I would expect 25k to be on the cards, and then we bounce up from there pretty aggressively, okay? Now, just wanted to touch on volume-weighted ATR bands, guys. Unfortunately, I didn't get involved in my volume-weighted ATR band trade that I was waiting for probably 2 months or so. Really annoying, but the volume-weighted ATR band bounce that we were talking about for a while, guys, you can see we came down very aggressively, and we did bounce very, very, very nicely for around 21%. Okay, we were eyeing that up for a very long time. Pretty annoyed I missed that, but we could see something coming through up to the weekly volume-weighted ATR band fairly soon indeed. Yeah, guys, that's going to be it for the video. Thank you ever so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you liked it, drop a like on it. I'm going to be doing some more updates coming through over the next sort of week or so, so make sure you stay tuned. If you like the content, smash a sub and hit that notification bell as well. But that's going to be it from me, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. I'll see you in the Telegram. Link is in the description. Peace out, and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester.